Ooh, we need to turn off those windscreen wipers. It is raining. That's better. But it is raining and it's cozy. I didn't really want to leave the house, if I'm honest with you, but part of me also was desperate to get out because I am seeing all of the autumn stuff landing. I've seen cleaning products. I've seen Aldi have brought back their softener, the pumpkin spice softener. And I'm just in the mood to do some autumn shopping. So hello everybody, I hope you're okay. I am here for another, I don't really know what this is. I don't know if it's a come shop with me, I don't know if it's a vlog. It's kind of a hybrid between both, but I have just pulled up in my local retail park. We've got a TK Maxx here, we have got an Aldi, we have got a B&M, we have got a Range. There's Marks and Spencer's food, although last night I did get my Ocado delivery. If I'd known I was coming here today, I would have saved my Ocado delivery and just went and got all my Marks and Spencer stuff here. But it's fine, we are where we are, and I actually just need to grab like a couple of groceries anyway that they didn't have in stock. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along with me. It is a cozy day. I hope it's cozy for you at home right now. So maybe go get yourself a nice warm drink of choice. I would love right now, I am so in the mood to have my first pumpkin spice. It's literally nearly mid-September and I haven't had a pumpkin spice latte yet. But quite frankly, one, I think paying for Starbucks is stupid. I really think we should all like just boycott Starbucks prices. Greggs do a pumpkin spice latte and quite frankly it does it for me, and it is a third of the price, I think. So I would choose Greggs over Starbucks any day. I know to some coffee Starbucks fans that's going to be like, oh my gosh Amy, how can you go against the OG of pumpkin spice? It's one of those things, I'll get like one per season, but honestly I'm not even that fussed on Starbucks. I really think it's overpriced. Greggs for the win, but unfortunately there's nothing here. There is a Costa, but I don't know if Costa do... They don't do like a pumpkin spice, do they? They do their like maple hazel, I think it is, which just for me does not sound appealing at all. I'm not a big fan of hazelnuts. There is a cafe in the Range, so why don't we actually just jump on into B&M? Let's start there and go and see what bits and bobs I can find. Then we'll toodle on next door to the Range and have a look at their cafe and see if they've got anything in. All of you have told me to look at the Range's autumn stuff as well, so I'll have a quick glance. And then, yeah, anything in this video if you want to see a more in-depth. So if you want more B&M, more Range, more anywhere that we see, then just let me know in the comments. But this is just going to be a little mishmash of all the little autumny bits. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Let's go. It's actually quite busy in here, but I'm straight at the front of B&M, and the first thing I've spotted is we've got a bunch of this pumpkin spice Airwick stuff. So we've got the plug-in, which I was actually after, and this is $3.99 here. Then what's this? Is this just a plug-in refill? Yeah, a refill. And then they also have a reed diffuser here as well. I'm just not a fan of the packaging. And then they also do this thing. So this is like a little battery operated spray room thing. It's $7.99. I think that's kind of pricey, but that's because it's Airwick. And then you can buy the refills in pumpkin spice as well for $4.99. But I think I'm definitely going to be picking up one of these. Does this actually come with the plug-in? I hope so. Ooh, then I noticed over here you can also get the refills, 2 bottles for $4.99. So I've just had a look across the coffees because I thought there might have been a pumpkin spice or something here, but I can't find it. However, look at this. So from Horlicks, this is a, what is it? Banoffee pie pudding flavour Horlicks. That just sounds so nice. Horlicks is so nice to have like before bed. So they do a banoffee pie flavour, then that's just the original over here, and then they also do like I think this is a lighter one, but yeah, I wanted to point out the banoffee pie, that's for sure. Also an honourable mention to these, I haven't actually tried them, but oh, they also do the Skinny Co ones here as well, but these are little shots that you can put in your coffee, like little coffee syrups, and they do a salted caramel, a chocolate, and then there's also a French vanilla. The French vanilla sounds really good, to be fair. If you have got kids, then I've just spotted this as well, which is a limited edition Dr. Oetker, can never say it, Halloween spooky party cake mix. So it's like a school cake, but it is autumn version. Oh my gosh, and next to it, I nearly missed this. You've got Mr. Kipling no bake cheesecake salted caramel kit. I wish that wasn't salted. If that was just caramel, I would definitely definitely grab that. I'm down at the cleaning aisle. I am after the Fabulosa products, but I can't see a single Fabulosa product here, which is so weird because it's on their website. But then I have also just noticed over here we got some more pumpkin spice, but this is in the Glade spray at $3.49. Wow, look at these Stanley Cup dupes, but in these colours. You've got this burgundy red at the top for £5, and then the most delicious chocolate brown at the bottom. They are absolutely huge, and they're £5. This is so sweet. It's got the mushrooms and the pumpkins on it. Can't see a price though. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more luck over here. I'm seeing a lot more autumn stuff. They've actually merchandised all of the sprays and everything here too. So I was hoping I would find the cleaning products, but I can't see any so far. Obviously we got some decor. I am on a complete ban from buying anything like this. I've got far too much already, but we've got £6 for this. We have got a pumpkin bowl up here. So this is actually like a breakfast bowl for £3.50. The return of the glass pumpkin jar at £4, which is the same as Home Bargains. The most lovely soap dispenser, but again, Home Bargains are undercutting this, I think. Oh, that's nice. Just a very simple little like teaspoon rest, I guess, for £2. We actually need some disposable coffee cups, so this is perfect. Look how pretty these are. Hello Autumn. I like seeing different products. We don't see enough different ones. This is cute. It literally holds your sponge as a ceramic pumpkin scrubby holder. Also some silicone pumpkin molds, little ones here with 12, or there is entire like shaped pumpkin ice molds there, and you get it'll make 4 ice cubes, sorry, and that's £2. Of course, they've got to do some tea towels, a little 2-pack for £4. There's also some little tongs here for £2 as well. And then this is very different. A mug with the pumpkin right at the bottom, £3.50. There's a whole ton of stuff here as well. Is this the pumpkin pillow? No, there is I think it says pumpkin spice or something pillow. Ooh, look at these bowls. I like these too. A really nice chocolate brown. They're only £7. They're really big. Got chocolate brown and then just a normal cream colour as well. And then, my goodness, you can even get a pumpkin little lamp for £6. I thought I'd just show you an overview of some of the other bits in store. There was this apple pie candle for £4. I actually swear I've seen the same thing in HomeSense. There's then the oil burner. I think we had that one last year. This I thought was a casserole dish, but it's actually like a 3-wick candle. It was £12. I've actually seen this in Dunelm as well, which I think is a little bit more expensive. Of course, the reed diffusers as well. This little guy I've actually got from a couple of years ago. I'm not a massive fan of their wreath, but then they did actually have some pumpkin season chocolate stuff in. So this is the flavor mixes. These are the little biscuits that just go over your mug on the side, and then they actually had a pumpkin spice latte kit and these pajamas. So no luck with the cleaning products, but I cannot actually believe what I'm seeing. I wasn't going to say anything, but in B&M all the Christmas stuff is already out. I'm loving this candle, but and it's only £6. I can't pick up anything Christmas yet. Not yet. Okay, now I am in the range. That is absolutely terrifying. Let's just swiftly move past. We've got some nice little pumpkin-y autumn things as soon as we come in. That has been completely ruined with the green on top, but I love this stone mug. There was one in B&M just like that as well, but I didn't even show you. But this one's very Anthropology. I really like that, although they don't have any prices on them. I'm also not allowing myself to buy any more mugs. Like, they have to be monumental. But there's a few different options in this one. There's also a little spoon rest here. Hey there, pumpkin. The regular stuff, we've pretty much seen exactly this just now in B&M. This plate is actually gorgeous. I don't know if you can see how misshapen it is. That's really nice. The gold around the edge is a little bit yellowy, which is a shame. And that is $4.99. And then you can even get whole dinner services that say, hey there, pumpkin. Wow, how much is this? $27.99. We've got some more mugs over here. We've got little ghouls on this one, and then just some autumny bits. These are $2.99, so I don't know if that will reflect on what those ones will be. I mean, this glass pumpkin mug, I've actually already got this. I think it was from the range a couple of years ago. It's $3.49. There's this tin that says autumn is calling. That's only $1.89. There's even a little set of egg cups. That's different and cute. And we've got the matching bowl. This one's $5.99 to the plate I just showed you. Cute little salt and pepper shaker as well. I like it when they're different. And then if you're going to do some autumn baking, this little set's cute at $1.49. What's over here as well? I mean, the range definitely do like the Halloween spooky decorations really well. And then they are getting much better with their autumn stuff. I remember when it was only a few things and now they really have extended. What is this? It says pumpkin stack jar. That's not correct. I think that's just like a tea light holder. Oh yeah, tea light holder. I like that. And then we've got the candle. This all looks so picked over, even though it's literally the beginning. Well, it's not even obviously autumn yet. Well, I think autumn actually starts on the 22nd of September. So yeah, it's not even autumn yet and it already looks very picked over. Right, I want to go, see there's even Christmas in here as well. I want to go straight to the cleaning stuff because I'm desperate to get my hands on some autumn cleaning bits. No luck finding any of the Fabulosa products, that's a shame. However, I've come around the corner and look how nice this range is. It's just giving me autumn vibes, like even the sponge, and then you've got the mango wood and everything on the squeegee and the brush. And then even this is actually an autumn range. It's the slippers with the pumpkins on them, like the mop slippers. And you've even got a whole mop itself, dustpan and brush, and a little sweepy big dustpan and brush too. Okay, so that definitely wasn't as successful as I was hoping it would be. I had to put my raincoat on as well because it really is raining. And there was also, it's only Costa in the range. It's basically a cafe that sells Costa. So there was nowhere there to get a drink. I think I'm just going to head to Aldi and really hope that they've got the softener in there. I also need to get some like smoked salmon and mustard and stuff like that. So at least I can take that off the list and then we will figure out where to go next. But yeah, it was nice to see some bits in B&M, but I did see the Fabulosa sprays online and I would like to get my hands on one of them. But the thing is you do get people these days that like stockpile, or it's not stockpile, they'll go in there and because like Fabulosa is only £1, they'll literally just buy every bottle that's on the shelf because like obviously PSL and all the autumn stuff is like really popular, and then they'll just sell it on eBay for like £5. It's really annoying. Let's just try our best. It is what it is. It's a cleaning spray. It doesn't matter. So next up is Aldi. I really quickly just ran into Aldi. I only got a few clips in here, but I managed to grab the groceries I needed, and I've been wanting to try these candy floss grapes, so they had those in. And then of course I ran over to the cleaning section to try and get my hands on the pumpkin spice fabric softener. Spoiler alert, on this trip, no, I did not manage to find it. However, I went running back to Aldi the next day. I went to a different location and it's in the middle aisle and I found it. Adding this in, I have come to Aldi, another one the next day, and I have found the bottles of it. So I'm grabbing one. The car again. What is going on today? I've literally had such a funny morning and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to get out, go to the shops, make myself feel a bit better, do something really autumnal, and yet I have got nowhere with my shopping list. I've seen already on Instagram that these things are in the shops. I feel like Bristol is really, really bad. I know the guys down at Home Bargains tell me that like stock wise, like the north gets everything first. I think so many warehouses are up north for all these distributors and stores, and I genuinely think in the south we get things last. So I couldn't get my Fabulosa spray and I just googled it to just see if there's anywhere else, and look, I literally rest my case. Someone is selling the exact same thing on eBay for nearly £7 when it's £1 in the shop. It actually disgusts me. Look, 3 bottles of that for £10, and I imagine there's also postage on that. It's disgusting. Like, a bottle of it is £1, and I totally get, like, don't get me wrong, I respect anyone who hustles, like, you know, look after the pennies and all of that, but it's fine if you're like buying a few, but I swear these people go in and they clear the shelves and it really frustrates me. At the end of the day, like, the brands don't care because they're making their sales, and unfortunately it just means, you know, if we're not fast enough, even though I'm literally shopping on the 10th of September. Today is the 10th of September. I don't know when you're seeing this video. I think it's going to be next week, or it may even be the end of September. I feel like I'm quite quick to the party and I'm still not getting stuff. So I really don't know what to do. It's 3:08 and the thing is the kids are back at school now and I think they all break up at about 3:30 and I'm like, do I want to beat the traffic? I still have managed to get some bits I needed. I didn't get like my mustard and random stuff like that, but so excited about this purchase in Aldi. It's the specially selected cotton candy grapes, and I thought only Marks and Spencer's did those, like the cotton candy grapes, so I'm excited to try them. So many people have said they'd love like a food shop haul and things, like when I show my Ocado deliveries, when I do vlogs and things, people love that. So I should probably do like a whole Aldi, not come shop with me, but like Aldi grocery haul when I do that. So yeah, I don't know. Today's really mishmashy. I really don't know what to do because I think I've got to travel now quite far. If I type in supermarket, there's a Lidl and Home Bargains down the road actually. I know that. That's on my way home. Do you know what? Let's just go to Lidl and Home Bargains and that's what we're going to do today. And then I'll see you back at home and show you actually the fun autumny bits. I'll just show you everything I picked up. Let's just go to Home Bargains. They don't usually disappoint, although this one's a smaller one, so we will see. I started off in Home Bargains. This is the Home Bargains in Bishopsworth in Bristol. Every time I go into Home Bargains, whether it's for my dedicated videos or just popping in, people always ask me which one. So this is the Bishopsworth store. It's only a small one. I went to the cleaning aisle first to see if I could find any of the Fabulosa products, because sometimes they have them in store, but nope, there was absolutely nothing. However, I did come across the Febreze plugins and they were, I think, a pence cheaper, although they did sell the single ones, of which B&M didn't. So if you don't want a double pack but you want to back up, then Home Bargains do have them. But they did have the plug-in and the scent for $3.49. What did we pay in B&M? Was it $3.99 actually? It might have been $3.99, so actually it's cheaper in Home Bargains. And then I could not believe my eyes. Christmas has also landed here, like literally half an aisle is Halloween and half is Christmas. It's mad. Home Bargains were doing really well though on the Halloween themed snacks. So they had this log, however, I just wanted to tell you, I bought this last year. It really wasn't good. It looks really good, but it isn't good. Obviously the Mr. Kipling's and then my absolute favourite, which is the Cadbury special edition ones. These look quite cute as well. Pumpkin peanut butter bites, also the limited edition Oreos that they have, and then I headed down the next aisle, which I then found this Stanley Cup dupe, which I had to shout out obviously because it's in a beautiful autumn orange colour. I then headed to Lidl next door just to see if there was anything again in. They actually had a few autumn bits, so this is just an overview of the middle of Lidl. There's some pumpkins, there's some gonks, there were these red pumpkins. They were very, very bright. I wasn't too sure on those ones, but I did want to show that they had way more in than Aldi did, to be fair. These were probably the best picks. I really like the squashes this year. I'm way into squashes than I am into pumpkins at the moment, but I think that's just because I've got pumpkins coming out of my ears. So seeing a squash is something a little bit different. And then they did have these like foliage pillow covers, great for autumn decor. And then I just wanted to show you this casserole dish because it was giving me Le Creuset vibes, and obviously it is orange and it was down to $26.99. In a final attempt to hopefully get what I actually needed grocery wise and just to see if there's anything else, I've actually pulled up outside Sainsbury's now. Sainsbury's is not a shop I go in all the time, but I really like it because I tend to find they do like different things. Like last year I got my tins of pumpkin puree from here because I made like a pumpkin pie, so I know Sainsbury's sell that. There's also obviously Habitat Home, which is usually really good. I haven't seen any autumn stuff in though, but they could surprise us. And I need like fresh tarragon, so like fresh tarragon, you know, Lidl and Aldi don't sell that, so Sainsbury's does. So it's really good for like specialty bits like that. So in our last stop of this video before we get home and digest everything that I did manage to pick up, let's go see what's in Sainsbury's. It seems I've actually come in at a good time because there's loads of stale stuff, and this is kind of autumnal. So we've got like these big vases. They're down from 20 to 15 in the brown. You've also got this candle that goes with it as well, like the same matching design. That's from 25 down to 18.75. This marble frame is so nice as well. It's like solid marble, yeah, real marble. And that's down from 15 to 11.25. These are not huge savings, but this is also really autumnal. I like this. It's like a little tea light holder, down from 10 to 7.50. Not autumnal, but I've also really liked these mugs from Sainsbury's before. So they're actually £4 usually, and they're down to £2.66. I really like the cappuccino one. And then over here we've got some ribbed mugs. We've got a cream one, and then like a, I don't know, very kind of washed ceramic one. And yeah, £2.50 down to £1.66. This is also really noteworthy considering this is an autumn video, but these are Le Creuset dupes. So I've already showed you a dupe of like the crock pot when we were in Lidl, but yeah, here in Sainsbury's they're reduced from 35 down to 23.33, and then you've even got like the roasting dish. This is quite heavy. It's got the cream interior. There's a little pinch bowl reduced, and then these are probably my favorite, 16 down to 10.66. It seems, I think this is the whole extent of the Sainsbury's autumn range. So we have got, oh look, they've got incense sticks. We've not seen that anywhere else before. This is autumn spice, and it comes with the little holder, which is ceramic, and like again that like worn out ceramic, and then you've got the actual incense in there. There's a little scented candle for £6.50. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is like a potpourri, but can you see? It looks like little mini pumpkins. That's different. I like that. They even do a autumn spice oil, so you can put these in your diffusers. This is so cute. Look at this with the actual bits in there as well. So you get two, what they called pomanders with botanical infusions in there. It is £5 for those two though. And then this is like their little arrangement, I suppose. I really do like this pot. And the foliage, I would say, is a bit too bright for me for autumn. Sorry, I don't know why all of a sudden there's strobing happening on the camera. That should not be happening. Let me change the frame rate. Okay, hopefully that should be a bit better. There's some dinner candles. We have got this little squash candle here with the glass over the top, and we've also got these two as well. Then there is the autumn spice diffuser, and then you can also buy the top up of it as well. There's no price on this one, but if this is 13, I think this is about 10 because I've bought the tomato one in summer. But yeah, really nice illustration on there. This is why I love Sainsbury's. Managed to get my hands on my fresh tarragon and sage, and then I had to show this while we're here and doing an autumn video. You can get all of the mixed squashes. They've even got the white baby boos up there. I've actually grown these myself this year, and they've got the little Jack Be Little. I'm growing these in my garden as well. That is expensive. I'll sell them for £1.15 each if you want as well. You can have them from my garden. And what a great end to the video. Oh my gosh, I am home. I'm home, Jerry. How cute is this bag as well? If you don't watch my Temu content, this is my new obsession. I got it in brown and this amazing, like, I don't even know, is it like a sagey khaki color? And then I put this keychain on it, which if you know, you know. But this is such an amazing, it's like my absolute ultimate autumn bag. That's what I was trying to say. But it just sits so nicely on the shoulder. It's so comfortable. And like I said, I got it in the chocolate brown as well, which I'll be using probably like deeper into autumn. I have just come back and it is absolutely chucking it down now. So I'm going to show you what I picked up, but I feel it's only appropriate that we start with this item that we ended on in the shops. So in Sainsbury's, I actually managed to pick up Khalifa Farms Oat Pumpkin Spice Barista Blend. So I think I'm gonna pop the coffee machine on. I haven't had a coffee today. It's gonna have to be a decaf coffee because I think it's literally about 4:30 now. Do I have decaf? Yes, I do. I've got my grind. As we couldn't get a pumpkin spice out in the shops, I only feel it's appropriate that we make this now, and then I'll show you what I picked up. Let's go. Right, we have got our steamed frothed pumpkin spice. I think I made too much. And my coffee, yes, I made way too much. There we go. We managed to get a pumpkin spice latte in this video. Not quite from Starbucks, but you know what? If this tastes, how much was this? Like $2.75, I think. So if it does taste good, then obviously that's a fraction. I think a pumpkin spice latte, the smallest one these days, is like £4.75. It might even be more. So anyway, let's taste this. Ooh, that is so nice. When you first taste it, I forgot it's because it's oat. So obviously pumpkin spice latte is made with the syrup. I know you can get the syrup on Amazon and stuff, but I generally prefer not to have syrups at home. It's usually like a treat if I go out. But that is perfect because it's got all of the cinnamon and the pumpkin taste in it, but it's not at all sweet. Usually these say like unsweeted, but maybe it is sweetened, but it doesn't taste sweetened at all. It's so creamy, but I think that's because it's oat. Okay, well that's a win. I'm so happy with this. Officially autumn, it feels like it now anyway. Pop this in the fridge and I will be having one of those per day from now on. And on to what I picked up from the shops. I'm just going to show you a bit of everything, but obviously I did go out for the mission of pumpkins. So this was the first items that I picked up. I got this from B&M, and it's the Airwick pumpkin spice and everything nice essential oil diffuser. Oh, you can scratch and sniff. Ooh, that's really nice. I just hoped it would be nice, but no, that is very, very nice. I think actually it ended up being very slightly cheaper in Home Bargains because I also seen it there, which is that annoys me so much when that happens. But I think it was marginally cheaper, but there wasn't much in it, but even so. So I picked up the actual plug-in and the refill. And then I also picked up a pack of the 2 refills. And I only did that because I just thought by the time that one runs out, if I want to go get another one, you usually can't find this. And then if I don't run out of this year, I can pop this away with my autumn stuff for next year. So there was kind of a, no lose there. Then also in B&M, I picked up these coffee mugs. I should have had not should have, obviously I'm not going to waste a takeaway cup, but having a pumpkin spice latte in an autumn mug that you can have from the comfort of your own home. Who needs Starbucks? I got these ones. I think last year they also did another design, but this is actually really cute. I love that it's burgundy with the gold. It says Hello Autumn, and you get 8 coffee cups for £2. And we actually needed disposable coffee cups, so that was just a win-win. I then just picked up a little oregano, some ginger, some coconut milk, just cupboard stuff that we actually needed. When I was in Sainsbury's as well, I actually found the Method glass cleaner. So I love Method products. I literally buy all Method I can, but it's so weird. They've started stocking them in B&M and Home Bargains, but they'll only do certain items. So the bathroom cleaner, the shower shine, and the multi-surface cleaner, but only in certain scents. So I've never seen glass cleaner in those stores. And obviously I don't shop in Sainsbury's, but I wandered down the cleaning aisle to see if I could find the Fabulosa, and I managed to get the Method glass cleaner, and it's in the scent mint, and this looks lovely. This was £3.75. Another pumpkin item. I managed to get these. I get them every single year. Oh yeah, on the back it's just reminded me. I also love these, the bonfire logs. They are so good. And these are just the Cadbury classic, aren't they? They do the Easter nest cakes and all of that. We buy those. They're very overpriced for 4 little cakes, but Andy and I do really enjoy them. In Home Bargains, I just got a well done card because my cousin has finished university. I got bin bags because we needed them. I got chicken stock cubes. These were actually in Lidl. Obviously in Sainsbury's, I got the tarragon and the sage. So I'm going to be doing a slow cooker chicken and tarragon, maybe some bacon and creme fraiche mix thing, and we can have it with mash, and I just think that's going to be delicious. So love that I had the opportunity to get fresh tarragon. In that recipe as well, you also put whole grain mustard, so I grabbed a jar of that. The bacon for it, I got some smoked salmon. I got some actual salmon for me on Friday. Then they were doing in Aldi, I've noticed they're kind of copying Lidl now. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, where they're doing weeks. So prior to me going to that Aldi that I went to this time, it was the one aisle was entirely Asian products. And one of the things I picked up was a sushi making kit and sushi rice. This time they had tons of Mexican stuff. So this was really different. It's basically knocking off the El Paso kits, but this is the chimichurri soft taco kit. And I thought that looked really nice. You can just put it with it says just add diced beef, lettuce, and feta cheese. So that sounds delicious. I then also got my staple of the cottage cheese. I actually got a fat-free one. I've never tried the fat-free one. I'm usually quite happy just using the normal one. So we'll see how that is taste-wise. And then I thought I would give this a go. So they didn't actually have the original, not the original, the last time I went to Aldi, I got a pack of 4 of Greek yogurts that were vanilla and coconut, and it worked really well because they were 4 individual portions. But Aldi's one of those, it keeps doing special things, but it'll only be there for a certain amount of time, and it's so annoying because then if you like something, it's not there anymore. But I spotted that they're doing the protein yogurts. This is the protein Greek style yogurt. They did it in vanilla, strawberry and natural. So I just picked up the natural one because this is so good to have for breakfast with fruit. But also I find that I grab yogurt a lot for when we're cooking. So if I'm doing like a pasta and I want to make it creamy, but I want to add protein instead of fats or too many fats, yogurt is a really good alternative, or creme fraiche, like I said. So my recipe I'm doing with the leeks and chicken and tarragon is all going to have creme fraiche in it, like creme fraiche, so it's all good. And then the final thing that I picked up that I'm actually going to try right now, I already told you, the cotton candy grapes. So let's try one of these. Tastes like candy floss. Now, why do I not believe that? Looks like a normal grape. Tastes like a normal grape. How do they get away with it? Well, it doesn't taste like candy floss in the slightest. It actually tastes like a less sweet green grape, if I'm honest. I don't know. I don't mind. I like it, but that ain't candy floss. Very weird combo. Grapes and pumpkin spice. Can't say I'd recommend. Right guys, there we go. I don't know what today's video was. It was just a bit of fun. I'm glad I got out of the house. I'm glad you came with me. If you've been watching all the way up to this point, thank you so much. Sorry it wasn't so successful. Maybe we'll have to do it again. Let me know. It's annoying because things like the softener and the sprays and stuff, like I told you, it's the 10th of September. I don't want to be buying that stuff at the beginning of October because then I've only got like a month to use it all. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the 1st of September, I'm surprised these brands aren't chucking it all on the shelves and being like, I'm here, buy me, unless they already have, and I'm too late to the party on the 10th of September. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you made it up to this point, let me know if you like these videos by giving it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, because I upload 3 times a week on this channel. I'm gonna pop a couple of videos on the screen here as well if you want to spend a bit more time with me, because I would love to spend some more time with you, and I'll be back in just a couple of days' time for some more content. See you then. Ciao.